Hi guys, welcome to another installment of stuff we have lying around our house. Today we are going to look at some toilet paper roll or paper towel roll snowflakes or flowers, depending on what you want to make. People have been collecting lots of toilet paper, so you guys might have some toilet paper rolls laying around your house. So today we're going to work on our snowflakes. There are lots of different shapes that you can make, but what I want to show you is that snowflakes and flowers have something called rotational symmetry. So as I turn this into different positions, the design looks the same no matter what position I put it in. Okay, so we're going to get started. What you're going to need to make a toilet paper roll snowflake is either a long paper towel roll or short toilet paper rolls, and they come in other colors. If you have both colors like I do, you can actually make a design that incorporates both of your colors. To attach your pieces together, you're going to need something like masking tape, scotch tape, glue. You could even use a stapler. And if you have parent permission, you could use a hot glue gun. I'm going to use all of these methods as we're doing this, just so that you can see them. But I'm going to finish it up with the hot glue gun just to save some time. So you could also get some string to hang it up later if you want to. So the first thing you need to do is cut lots of pieces of these rolls. And go ahead and make yourself a whole bunch of them so that you are ready and can keep attaching. Remember, you can pause this video at any time so that you can get a step ready or collect your materials together. I'm going to show you 3 different shapes that you can make with the toilet paper rolls, but you can experiment with them and make whatever kind of shape you like. All right, I'm going to make a few more white ones. And sometimes this happens. If you get little extra pieces, you might want to just chop that off. All right, so to build your design, you're going to have to start with the center. So I'm going to make a pattern, an AB pattern of white and brown together. And the shape for this center, unless you want to change it, is already basically done for you as you cut it. You might want to really crease the edges of your toilet paper roll pieces to make them sharper. All right, so now I have an AB pattern. You can use white glue. So I'm going to borrow some of Paxton's white glue to attach your pieces together. You want to use just a little bit, and you might have to hold and count until they stay together by themselves, because as you're working, you don't want your piece to fall apart. So you might have to hold and count to 10 with just a little bit of glue on the edges. So that's one way to attach. Another way is to use scotch or masking tape. Now this will show a little bit more than glue. So you can use these to hold your pieces together by attaching from one piece to the other. And you can see that white glue is really not the best because mine is already fighting with me and trying to fall apart. Okay, so my particular stapler is way too big, but if you have a smaller one, you're going to be able to get in there and staple it. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and hot glue some of these things to save time. But remember, you could use tape or whatever you have around your house as long as you have permission to use it from your parents, because I know all of us have different things that we have at our homes. Okay, not everyone has an art closet like Miss Shanahan filled with all sorts of stuff she's collected. So that's the beginning shape with the basic kind of almond shaped toilet paper rolls. So now I'm going to show you a couple other little shapes. You can make a heart with this just by bending one of those edges in and squeezing it here. And I also like to give it another little squeeze over there to get that heart shape the right way. So now I'm going to take this heart and I'm going to put it in between two of my pieces. Oops, I need another hot glue gun stick. And sometimes the heart shape kind of pops back out, so I will use another shape to help that stay in there. All right, and I would go all the way around, but to save time on the video, I am not going to do that. So now here is another shape that you can do, which is like a little double V shape. So I can take this shape and then I can fold it in half, and I like to go back and forth. So it has a really great crease. And actually this is a good shape that I can use my stapler for. So right on that crease, I'm going to put a little staple so that it doesn't move on me. And I have these little teeny tiny petals that I can add into my heart to help my heart shape. All right, so again, I would normally go all the way around and match all of my shapes to all of my flower petals, but to save time, since I already have a finished product, I'm gonna let you guys design your own toilet paper snowflake. I'm actually gonna add one more shape here because I think that will look cool. All right, so once you finish arranging your snowflake and putting all of your shapes all the way around, you have the choice to make it so that you can hang it up in a window or in your room by taking a piece of string and feeding it through. And tying a little knot at the top. And again, you can ask your parents for help if you have trouble with your knots. All right, and that's it. Toilet paper roll snowflake. Costs almost $0. So if you make a toilet paper roll snowflake, don't forget to go on the Seaside Essential Areas Facebook page and upload a picture. You can also put it on Seesaw or on Artsonia. Thank you guys. See you soon.